The film opens in the town of Adventure Bay. A truck driver named Gus is drinking a slushie and spills it on himself before he sees a turtle in the middle of the road. He swerves to avoid hitting it, but the truck soon dangles over the side of a bridge. Gus calls for help to a Cap Horatio Turbot, asking for police or a fireman. Turbot informs Gus that there's only one team that Adventure Bay turns to for help, and that's the PAW Patrol. Springing into action is leader Ryder and the heroic team of pups, police dog Chase, fire dog Marshall, construction dog Rubble, aviator dog Sky, aquatic dog Zuma, and eco-friendly dog Rocky. The PAW Patrol makes it to the bridge, where Chase comes down and pulls Gus up to safety. The gang thinks that Gus's truck will explode, but he informs them that he is just carrying maple syrup. Rubble then breaks out the pancakes and waffles. In nearby Adventure City, a small dachshund named Liberty convinces a man on the subway to not litter. When she makes it into the town square, Liberty finds the PAW Patrol's nemesis, Mayor Humdinger, has been elected mayor of Adventure City and is making room for all his cats. He has employed two dim-witted bodyguards, Butch and Reuben, while news reporter Marty Muckraker reports on everything in the city. Liberty knows Humdinger is no good, so she contacts the PAW Patrol for help. Ryder agrees to take the gang into Adventure City, but when Chase learns where they are going, he gets upset and leaves, thinking his friends won't see him as a hero there. Ryder explains to the other pups that Chase was abandoned in Adventure City before Ryder had found him. He goes out to talk to Chase and convinces him to join them. Ryder then takes all the pups into the city. Humdinger and his goons meet a young scientist named Kendra Wilson, who has created a machine called the Cloud Catcher that sucks up rain clouds and brings them back for research. Humdinger wants it to get rid of the rain because it might threaten to cancel his fireworks display show for later that night. He ignores Kendra's warnings and orders her to use it to clear the rain clouds. The PAW Patrol arrives in Adventure City to their new headquarters. Besides the cool new gadgets, the pups are happy to find their own treat dispenser. Later that night, Humdinger starts the fireworks show, but it gets out of control and begins launching fireworks at citizens. Liberty sees this and contacts the PAW Patrol, leading to them heading to the scene to save the people and stop the fireworks. When they get stuck in traffic, Liberty helps guide them to the scene of the display. Marshall uses a water cannon to put out the fires while Rocky cleans up the mess. Chase tries to save some people stuck on the top floor of a building, but his parachute gets caught and pulls him over the edge, leaving him dangling over fire. Marshall uses the cannon to put out the fires while Ryder goes to get Chase down to safety, but the little pup feels ashamed at his failure. After seeing Marty report on how much of a bad start he is off to, Humdinger gets mad and blames the disaster on the PAW Patrol. He orders Butch and Reuben to take to the streets and capture the dogs so they don't interfere in his plans. The next day, Liberty, who is apparently homeless, goes to find the PAW Patrol again, since she considers herself an honorary member. Meanwhile, Kendra tries to warn Humdinger and his goons that the Cloud Catcher is filling up too fast, but once again, he ignores her so that he can do what he wants. He then unveils to the public an extension to the subway line by having a loop-de-loop built. Despite everyone else seeing what a dumb idea it is, Humdinger has a train car ride over it, and citizens are left stuck at the top of the loop. The PAW Patrol arrives, with Sky flying to get the citizens while Rubble and Rocky dismantle the loop-de-loop. Chase makes another attempt to be heroic by throwing a zipline to save the people, but he gets scared due to being way high up. Marshall uses the ladder in his truck to help the people come down while Sky goes to help Chase. Ryder tells Chase that he needs to take a break and let the rest of the team handle rescues for the time being, which upsets Chase so much that he runs away from Ryder and ends up being captured by Butch and Reuben. Liberty finds the team again and tells them that there are eyes and ears in the city that can help them track down Chase. They go to a bodega where Ryder finds out that a lot of dogs in the area have been taken and he suspects Humdinger is behind this. Chase ends up in a dog obedience facility with other captured dogs, including a snooty poodle named Dolores. Liberty makes her way there and finds Chase. Rubble uses his wrecking ball to break the wall down so that Chase and Liberty can escape, while the other dogs go after Butch and Reuben. Ryder takes Chase to the spot in Adventure City where he found him. He always knew Chase was the bravest pup he ever met since he stood his ground before Ryder stopped a truck from hitting him. This inspires Chase to continue working with the team and overcome his insecurities. Humdinger is holding another event to unveil his new building, but Kendra goes to tell him that the cloud catcher has now gone critical from being used as much as it has been. After ignoring her once more and destroying her remote to shut it down, the machine fills up and starts to hurl weeks' worth of stormy weather upon Adventure City. Kendra contacts the PAW Patrol for help, and as they are going off to help, Ryder presents Liberty with her own vehicle and uniform. Heading into the city, Liberty makes sure the citizens are safe while Zuma goes underwater to rescue a family whose car fell in. Ryder goes off to rescue Humdinger at the top of his tower, but the storm causes the building to start coming down. Chase sees the tower collapse and rides his vehicle to save Ryder and Humdinger. Although his hook breaks off, he overcomes his fears and leaps from one end to another way high up, and he manages to find Ryder. Meanwhile, Sky flies her chopper into the cloud catcher and ejects in time as the machine explodes. Ryder reunites with the other pups while Chase places Humdinger under arrest. The PAW Patrol holds a ceremony to make Liberty their newest member. They are then called for help by another dog in another city, and so the team once again springs into action.